Hey Theresa, how's it going? And this is totally, off the script, no scripted, whatever, So I'm just gonna talk about it. My course supervisor back in, when was it? It was 1995, I think. Would have had to have been. I was 16. Yeah. So I was doing some counseling and I was doing some self-betterment stuff. So Theresa was involved when I was 16. She was there and she was actually supervising the whole thing. This was in Sydney, Greek Street, Glebe, Australia. Anyways, so all that aside, she, at that time, showed to me she was helpful. The first time I met her actually was when she came back from South Africa, because that's where she's from. And I was sitting in this cafeteria place, and she was there, and I didn't know her, but I asked her about her experience, and she said to me she needed a lot of auditing. I was like, oh, okay. I just asked her a couple questions and she's like, I need a lot of auditing. It's like, oh, cool. Okay. Anyway, moving right along. I got asked to do a certain process, which I agreed to, and she was there. Anyway, I'm going to skip a lot of things, which I will talk about later, my experience, and I'm actually going to say a lot of positive things about that. But she was there, and she said, oh, much later, I respected that she was with Grant Neate. I saw they were together, I think in 2009, I think, or no, not 2009, 2008. Yep, on Facebook. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Got it. I think I was friends with both of them since then on Facebook. And anyway, years later, and actually 2009, I posted a cryptic communication about my breakup from Leif, because there was a domestic violence incident, and so my birthday, which was scheduled for 2009, my 30th birthday, he didn't go to because he went to jail. And anyway, shortly after that, I saw Grant had deleted me for some reason. I didn't know why. I didn't care. I just was like, okay, cool. Moving right along. For many years, Theresa was very friendly with me. Very commented on my pictures, on pictures of my kids, saying, oh wow, look at her, orange hair, isn't she beautiful? And saying happy birthday messages and things like that. Very friendly. Anyway, So around about, I don't know when it was in, hold on, calculating, it was in 2016. I somehow noticed we weren't friends anymore. And I was like, what? Like, what? Like, why? What happened? Like, did I say something? Like, what? Are you upset with me? Like, why? But this was after I had this thing happened after I checked to see if Grant was my friend anymore, and he wasn't. And I reached out to him because, like, during 2016, I was kind of lonely sometimes. I was just like with my kids, and like, I didn't. So there were a bunch of people I reached out to, and like I was just kind of, like whatever, just trying to be friends, kind of a thing. Anyway, he was one of those people, but I noticed. Anyway, so I reached out to be friends, and okay, so skip forward. So he and I got into later 2017. He and I started to talk a lot more and become involved in a long distance weird relationship. Anyway, she didn't like that. She was his ex-wife, and I later found out she told him I was crazy, and that she anyway, I later tried to be friends with her. She sent the message to him. She said I was crazy. He blocked me, and that was in 2022. Anyway, so that's Theresa.